math fans! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to the root of the problem, where we turn complicated math into simple steps. Today we're diving into the world of roots, those sneaky little square root symbols, and we're going to rescue a confusing looking expression with me, Miss Qonita. Our mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to simplify this monster. So, 4 times the square root of 27 minus 2 times the square root of 12 plus the square root of 75. Wow, looks like a lot of work, right? But don't worry guys, we're going to break it down using our 3 simple steps. That is simplify, combine, and conquer strategy. Do you guys remember the first rule of roots operation? You can only add or subtract roots if they have the exact same number under the root sign. Right now, we have 27, 12, and 75. Not good, right? So we need to simplify each one first. But before we simplify, do you guys remember perfect square numbers? So perfect square numbers are like 4, 9, 16, 25, and many more. These are perfect square number. So let's start with 4 times the square root of 27. From the perfect square number, we have to see, does 4 go into 27? Nope. Does 9 go into 27? Yes, because 9 times 3 is 27. So 4 times the square root of 27 equals to 4 times the square root of 9 times 3. Because 9 times 3 is equals to 27, right? Square root of 9 is 3. We multiply the SKP, that is 3, by the number that already outside, that is 4. So 4 times 3 times the square root of 3 equals to 12 times the square root of 3, because 4 times 3 equals to 12. So 4 times the square root of 27 simplifies to 12 times the square root of 3. Let's move on to the second, that is 2 times the square root of 12. We check again the perfect square numbers. Does 4 go into 12? Yes, because 4 times 3 is 12. So we write it 2 times the square root of 4 times 3. The square root of 4 is 2. To escape the root, we multiply the escapee, that is 2, by the number that already outside. So 2 times 2 times the square root of 3. So 2 times the square root of 12 simplifies to 4 the square root of 3. Now let's move on to the third number, square root of 75. We back to the perfect square number. Does 4 go into 75? No. Does 9 go into 75? No. So let's see what number. Oh, we have 25. 25 times 3 equals to 75. So the square root of 25 is 5. So 5 escape the root. 5 times the square root of 3. Look at that! We have successfully transformed our scary expression into our new friendly expression. So let's combine these 3 into the new expression. 4 times the square root of 27 equals to 12 times the square root of 3 minus 2 times the square root of 12 equals to 4 times the square root of 3 plus the square root of 75 equals to 5 times the square root of 3. Notice that all numbers under the root sign are now 3. This means we can treat them like regular like terms. Think of the square root of 3 as an apple. We have 12 apples minus 4 apples plus 5 apples. So 12 minus 4 plus 5. And we just stick the square root of 3 back on our coefficient. So 12 minus 4 gives us 8, and 8 plus 5 gives us 13. So 13 times the square root of 3. This is our final answer. We finally conquered the root operation monster. So, remember the 3 simple steps for radical operations. First, simplify. Find the biggest perfect square factor in each number and take its root out. Second, combine. Once you have the same roots, add or subtract the outside coefficient. 3. Conquer. Write down your final answer. If you can factor, you can simplify. Thanks for joining me on the root of the problem. Hit that subscribe button for more math magic, and I'll see you next time. Happy simplifying! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.